I was having a discussion in 999 General about the new balance changes, which I actually don't know all the balance changes. We were discussing about Lashen losing fadeaway, which I'm just gonna start right now. Lashen losing fadeaway is extremely stupid. It's an extremely healthy part of the metagame. It holds the game together. I don't understand losing fadeaway. It does not need to. It's very important. And people who want fadeaway to be removed, they're just tired of seeing Lashent. But the reason Lashent is everywhere is because it's healthy. Now, with Lashent gone, we were discussing about how your soul in particular is going to become overpowered, which is true. Barblast gets 3-hit KO by Harrow, which it's getting Harrow apparently. Sukame gets smashed. Ventation gets smashed. This might be the return of Obsidragon, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna look at the balance changes because again I don't know them. So my face cam is not blocking good. So the first one we see Wrestling losing Rogue Assault. That's okay. I don't mind that. The game wasn't super ready for this kind of power yet, which is okay. So Tyrex is losing Scapegoat. We've been waiting for that. Polyby, Lethera, and Jellicent are losing Luster Loot. So I've heard rumors that it's getting Deep Freeze back. So if that's true, then I actually don't mind this, because clearly Jamie wants to lean more into Jellicent's offense, which is okay. I do think Jellicent was a really nice range tank, but he wants it to lean more into offense with this kind of change. It's pretty obvious, and I don't mind that, I guess. Snagoop losing Tsunami. Hurts because I love Snagoop. It's my third favorite Lumion. But it makes sense. Snagoop was quite dangerous. And also I keep losing to Snagoop, so I'll take it. Deladrix losing Zip Zap. It never should have got Zip Zap. I don't understand why it ever had Zip Zap. It made no sense, because Deladrix was already extremely strong. But it hurts because I love Deladrix. Deladrix and Snagoop are my third and second favorite Lumions. It hurts, but it makes a lot of sense. It was necessary. Metronet losing Headache Split, or Splitting Headache, which, fair. Lashent losing Fadeaway, there's the dumb one. That one should not be happening. Lashent is a fine part of the metagame. It does not need to lose Fadeaway. Banoki losing Raging Tackle and Rogue Assault, that's fine. The high base power moves can go. Ikazune losing Flash and Flee. Ikazune is very good. To be fair, Ikazune is extremely strong. Like, it's probably an S- Lumion. Not S, but S-. It's probably okay. Probably. Especially because it does, I guess, still have Energy Surge. It's probably fine. Plasmov losing Flash and Flee. I don't think that was really needed. It doesn't really use Flash and Flee anyways. It uses Zip Zap. But the option of Flash and Flee was nice. I don't think it needed to lose that. I would have rather kept Flash and Flee. Lots of Lumions losing Barter. So, I remember Void of Darkness was talking to me and I Eat Your Face about this yesterday. Phage not losing Barter. I really feel like that didn't need to happen. Phage not isn't even insane right now. Like, Phage not's good, obviously. It's probably my favorite Lumion to use. Probably, but it doesn't need to lose Barter. We don't use Barter. But Barter was a nice, fun tech option. I think the game's better with Barter on Phage not. Cephalops, I don't think it changes anything. Obviously, the goggle set would use Barter. But, like, what for, man? You don't click it. You're always spamming your stab moves and maybe Frostbeaming Lashent. Fiscarna, I don't think anyone even noticed it had Barter. Swirl, that one doesn't matter. Mocho had Barter? Skellic, Meditoad, we don't notice that these have Barter. I mean, having Barter on them is fine, I guess, but I don't really care about most of these. It's just Phage Knot that really annoys me. It really grinds my gears, because that one was a cool, fun one. Meditoad was also a cool, fun one, but no, actually, yeah, Meditoad was a cool, fun one. I kind of want that back, but it doesn't hurt me too much, I guess. Bait. So bait, I know Jamie gave bait to some really strong Lumians. In Pokemon, they restrict redirection to much weaker Pokemon. Like Amoonguss is carried by Rage Powder, obviously, and Spore, obviously. It's Amoonguss, and then like most of the redirection is very restricted. Like Togekiss is very good because of redirection, and pretty much only redirection. Ogerpon obviously got it, but that was like an extreme one to make Ogerpon really good. That was intentional. It's an intentional game design. Here, we're just kind of giving it to all the strong Lumians, and I don't think that's smart. Wait, Lashen had bait? That sounds broken. Okay, remove that. Just remove all the strong bait users, please. I heard that... I don't play Lumion Legacy VGC, but I heard stuff like Cleone is a really ban-worthy Lumion, maybe. At least I heard. Sierra having bait sounds really good in VGC. Lumion gaining moves. Cephalop's getting Wave Wrecker? No, sorry. No. Cephalops is Ubers already. Agency unbanned it in 999 Season 2, and that was a mistake. We knew it was still broken. Cephalops never changed. It lost Aqua Jaws, that was like it. But it's still pretty unwallable. Like, I was one of the abusers of Cephalops. All of my teams lost to Cephalops. A lot of people lose to Cephalops. Cephalops is a demon. It's kind of broken. And it gaining Wave Wrecker is not needed. I don't think it would use Wave Wrecker, to be fair, because Specialty Goggles is the strongest set, but like Rageful Plushie is a really good set as well. There's a lot of Cephalops sets. For such a linear move pool, this Lumion can do a lot. Wave Wrecker was not needed. That was stupid. Holy. Wobble getting Vital Jab, I couldn't care less. Shrimposte, that's fine. Yerso did not need Harrow. I don't know what made Jamie think Yerso wasn't good. That is a very strong Lumion right now. It's very good, and now it has Harrow, which is not needed. Harrow lets it tree shot Barblast, like I said earlier. Barblast do run Toxic Spines nowadays. Yippee. Obviously, you can pivot, like, oh, go Barblast, then you see Harrow, then you switch into a Resist. But, like, that's so much damage on Barblast. It's like 36 to 42% or something. With heavy armor, by the way. So, that's not comfortable, obviously. Now Barblast just can't switch in. Why would that be good? Lumala getting Energy Break, I could not care less. That does nothing. Spreezy getting Barbs. I am a huge Spreezy user. I don't think I would use Barbs on Spreezy. Actually, no, I probably will. I probably will use Barbs on Spreezy. Do I think it's good? We're just loading Spreezy's moveset with every support move we would need. Shachi and Bewarn getting Dissipate. Shachi doesn't really matter. Bewarn is pretty cool though. I think Dissipate Bewarn with Motivational, that's cool. I like that one. I actually really like it. Moodtune getting Magnify and Provoke. Sure. Searknight getting Burn Up. So Searknight's a weird Lumion because it can't heal. It's very much a temporary check and then a utility guy. I don't mind that. I don't mind Burn Up, I guess. We need more hazard removal. I don't think I would use Searknight even with Burn Up though. I mean, I'd use Burn Up on it, but I don't think I'd use Searknight. Although, people who do use Searknight, I'm sure you'd appreciate this. This is fine, I think. Dissipate Taoshinu. I don't care. Teardown, I heard Teardown was getting some change, so before I look into Teardown, I'm gonna see what change Teardown is receiving. Where can I find that? I don't think I can. Let me go ask people. Alright, I'm being told that it's just changing to the Pokemon Defog, which I do actually remember someone told me. It's 30 energy right now. 30 energy? Don't know, but it's not expensive. Alright. So, I mean, we need more hazard removal options. This, I feel like, is a lot. So, Sinogre Teardown. That's pretty cool. Weaselin? That's not saving Weaselin. It's either broken or not broken. Malamurk Teardown, it already had Mudslide, but I guess it'll take the other option. Oxidrake Teardown is pretty cool, I think. I don't mind that one. That one's pretty cool. Valkyrie, I hate Valkyrie, but Gust is good for it. Vesperado is an interesting one because obviously Vesperado is one of the strongest Lumions in the game. But Gust, it does have support options. Obviously Blood Drain is unique. Gust is cool, I guess. Sherbot, whatever. I skipped over Gobidemic. Gobidemic probably won't matter. Harva getting Burn Up. Oh, that's an interesting one. Harva. It's very similar to Seer Knight, except less utility. It's more like Harva's main trait is obviously his typing. The very, very unique typing. Balrog is one of the strongest Lumions in the game. I think Burn Up Harva is cool. Maybe not super good, but it's pretty cool. Because, like, you can send this in against Balrog, and as they switch to Luminami, you can at least do something rather than do nothing. Because Harva normally just gives Lumi recovery. It's actual fodder for Luminami, but here, that's pretty cool. I would prefer if it got a way to hit Luminami, though. Normally, I don't like just giving Lumians random coverage moves, but here I kind of wish Harva had Baneful Bash or Gnarly Gash to just hit Luminami. I would really like that. Ragoon getting Barbs and Icicle Traps, whatever. Skelet getting Icicle Trap, don't think it'll use it. Barbadger, Leviatros, those don't really matter that much. Odayaga, I'm the Odayaga guy, I can tell you this doesn't matter much. Tyrex, oh no, it's getting Slumber? Tyrex is one of my least favorite Lumions to battle. Is it really getting Slumber? That's actually nasty. Slumber? Thank goodness Plasmoth has Provoke. But sheesh, LFH stocks are dying. And now it's not forced into Health Amulet. Previously, Health Amulet was its only way to recover. I don't like giving it Slumber. I really don't. We need to stop giving Lumion Slumber. We have so many Slumber Lumions. Jealous of Deep Freeze, that's fine. Snagoop Maroon, that's okay. Deladric Dissipate. I think that matters more for Bezeldew. Which, I mean, Dissipate Bezeldew is amazing, I think. Banana Split Manfino, pretty cool. Completely new moves, C-Song. Alright, so I think my face cam might be blocking the Blowtox's Bone Crusher. 80 base power, unblockable pivot move. I think that's okay. So I've heard I Your Face talk about his disdain for pivot moves. I completely disagree. But so, okay. Let's think about Pokemon's U-turn real quick. So U-turn in Pokemon is an unblockable pivot move, but it's a punishable one because it's a contact move. So like Rocky Helmet or Flame Body, you can punish U-turn very easily. Almost every format will have a way to make sure you don't spam U-turn freely, and if your team is vulnerable to U-turn spam, then it's a bad team. C-Song? I don't think C-Song has that same thing about it. It kind of changes from a really nice pivot move, but you can punish it, to kind of just a really strong move restricted to one Lumion. I don't think that's as cool. I prefer U-turn, because U-turn, it felt more dynamic and interesting. C-Song I don't think is interesting. At least a 60 easy, I guess. It definitely needs a high energy cost. So Bone Crusher. A chomping move that ignores the target's melee defense stat increases. Oh, Bone Crusher? It should be Bone Cruncher, no? And has a 10% chance to drop the melee defense. I don't like these kind of really low chances for something to happen. I prefer if it was a little bit higher, if you're gonna even have that. Because 10% just feels kind of unfair when it happens, but whatever. Chomping move that ignores the melee defense increases. 80 power. I don't really care for this move. If this was... I would not use it, for example. I would stick the Baneful Bash. But I guess it's fine. Doesn't really mean much to me. Glacedia gets Intense Chill, which freezes the target. I don't think Glacedia would be a good user of that, but sure. So Munchmeal gets the really broken move. Remove the entry hazard from the user's side of the battle and heal 50%. That is extremely powerful. What do I think of this? I like that it's given to Munchmeal, because Munchmeal has a host of issues. Although this kind of solves one of them, being recovery. Munchmeal also has bars, I gotta remember that. This is definitely interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Munchmeal is probably one of the most anticipated Lumions for the future. Really cool. To clip with Luminous Fangs, who cares? So Griefstone and Obolus are oh no, not just them. A lot of Lumians are losing Tamp. I think these ones losing Tamp are fine. Obolus, that was a pretty broken one. Scampy losing Tamp. Ooh. Cry, Scampy users, cry! Plasmoth. Plasmoth was more just annoying. I don't think they really used Tamp much. But Tamp sets were kind of cool. I would have preferred if Plasmoth kept Tamp. Garbantis, that definitely had to go. Garbantis was a very oppressive Lumian. Scampy, it definitely wasn't broken. But I hate people. I hate it when people say Scampy is broken. So have fun without Tamp. So ability changes. Wendolyn is changing Temper to Gloomy. I definitely like that. Revenine is changing Scorching Wind to Stalker. Stalker. What does Stalker do? Hang on. Do you know what Stalker? And I also saw another one, Volatile. Let's see if we get a response. Let's look at the other stuff first, actually. So Tumultuous, I know that's an ability that oh, he's replying. It was Yu Typhoon's ability. What the hell did it do? I forgot. Tumultuous. All of the attacks do... Oh, okay. It's not actually that cool. But it's interesting. So, let's see. They double the speed for weather abilities. Stalker for fog, and Volatile is for sun. Chlorophyll. Ooh la la. Huh. So that means that Terrafly becomes a sun abuser? I mean, what makes Terrafly good is ambush, so this does nothing. It would stick to ambush. It's always sticking to ambush. Infernix with Volatile? Well, then you don't have Pyro, so you're doing piss damage, so neither of these are good, I would say. If I had to give Volatile to something, I would give it to... honestly, Revenine. But Stalker Revenine is cool. Munchwheel getting Forge, that's very cool. We're giving so much to Munchwheel. I feel like Jamie's kind of undervaluing Munchwheel a bit. You're so bad, here's all this stuff. I feel like it's a little bit better than that, but that might just be because I use Munchwheel, me and Mikura. Vesperado changing Shock Class to Demanding. Definitely leaning more into the support Vesperado. You know, with like Blood Drain and stuff. With Demanding. It's whatever. Ganderville, Shake Down the Burglar. I don't like that. Burglar is very strong. I mean, it's given to Ganderville, so that's fine, I guess. But that's another Preemptive Strike Burglar user. I'm not sure how I feel about giving Burglar to more Lumians. I liked it when it was just Raccoon. Waka Waka changing Enchanted Coat to Fungus Setter. That's fine. Okay, so here's some nerfs. Is my face cam blocking it? No, it's not. Chilling Passion. Ice type moves also got 25% more energy. Incandescent, Pitch Black, Railgun, Obsidian Heart. Oh, some of these are only 10%. So do I have an issue with any of these in particular? Party Trick. Nerfs to the ability will only activate at the end of the turn rather than immediately. So how does this work when you fade away? So is it that it says at the end of the turn. So let's say Icicle versus Lashent or something. Lashent clicks a move. Icicle traps or whatever. Icicle fadeaways. Does that still set Party Trick at the end of the turn? Because if so, that's even better than the old Party Trick, I would argue. But if it doesn't, because Icicle's off the field, I mean, it doesn't nerf it that badly. I don't think this does jack shit. Maybe it does and I'm wrong, which, if so, great. I feel like this does nothing, you know? This is a nothing. I could be wrong, though. I love to be wrong. We knew that BOH would be broken if it could be set automatically. There's a reason Pokemon never had it. I knew Icicle would be broken from the start. Everyone else did. No one's surprised. No one likes it. I don't understand why it's in the game. It just makes it... No one's happy. Ambush nerfed to 50% power increase rather than 100%. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. Ambush was very, very strong. Like... I was actually thinking about this just yesterday. I was having a talk with some people in some draft servers about how Spidops has Stakeout. Stakeout's only given to dog shit Pokemon. Stakeout's a broken ability, man, but only dog shit Pokemon get it. That's intentional. No dog. Ambush should be given to dog shit Lumians, not Joltooth who has 126 attack. Recurrent. Buff so when the switching out the power. Buff so when switching out the power increase will be saved instead of resetting. I feel like it's kind of funny because I think there's a small chance that might be completely overpowered. A small chance. I don't know how likely it would be, but I think there's a small chance. Just think about it. In an elongated battle of like two semi-stall teams with Plasmov, Lumishent, all that stuff, imagine just slowly building up your recurrent. It would be funny. It would be funny. I don't think it would be broken. So Power Napper. This is probably the worst or second worst change. Rework to recover 33% of the user's missing health instead of a quarter of the user's max health. I think this is this completely changes the game. This is such a stupid change in my opinion. No one is happy about it except the people who hate stall. Which if you hate stall, you're just bad. This is not an eye at your face call out. I'm sorry. I realize. This is not an eye at your face call out. But genuinely, stall is fine. It's good when every playstyle is healthy, including stall. Stall is fine. There is nothing wrong with stall. So, but Power Napper kind of means that all these bulkier teams can't function. Luminami, as much as I hate Luminami, it's my second least favorite Lumian, least favorite being Arceros. Luminami holds the game together. What the hell is that? Something was in my mouth. I don't know what it is. Ew. But Luminami held the game together. And it's not like it even had regen cores. All you had was Luminami Infernix, which obviously got used. But when that's the only regen core, regen is important. You cannot undervalue regen. Maybe with the increased hazard removal it'll be okay, but I don't like this change at all. As much as I hate it, I would have preferred Power Napper staying the same. It should have stayed the same. Gorge, buff to 20% healing. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. And so it was an attack boost when hit by fire moves, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely think the 20% healing is cool. I actually really like that one. Reverberate, buff so it also makes the user immune to sound-based moves. Who gives a shit? Maybe there's a cool sound-based move I'm forgetting about. Cosmic Pressure, buff so it also increases the damage of every ancient move by 25%. I think that's good because... here's some news, everyone. Cosmere Unleashed is absolutely worthless right now. I have tried so hard to make Cosmere Unleashed do something. I tried a lot. It did not work. Oxidize, rework so it'll increase the user's range defense by 50% if rain or gust weather is active. Potential for brokenness. Potential, that's a really, really high boost. Probably not broken, but it could be really strong. Flutter buff, so if switch into battle during strong gust, remove entry hazards from your side of the field instead of just being immune. Cool, I guess, but I don't even know if they'll use that. Like, it's just gonna be for, like, expert onslaught teams, I guess. Nerf when trainer. Nerf when switched in instead of trading items immediately, wait till the end of the turn. This does nothing. This does fucking nothing. Resentful. Nerf to only deal 50%. That was long. We've been waiting for that for a long time. Luck of the Sea. Buff to deal more damage with critical hits. Woohoo. I mean, that's strong, of course, but it's not saving Hydrolan. I'm sorry. Tank. Nerf so entry hazards pop the ability. That, I think, would be good, but now we have so much hazard removal. I do still think it's a fine nerf, though. Your Snack, I think, needed a slight nerf. Like, Your Snack was fine, obviously. Your Snack is okay. It's very strong, but the slight nerf is nice. Swampy buff to 100%. What the hell did Swampy do? Swampy, Lumion Legacy. The possessor's plant type moves have a chance to lower the speed by 1 stage. So now we have Thistle Slashes that can drop speed. I feel like this doesn't do much. I'm sticking to Woodsman. Like, speed control is great, but Malamud. When was the last time Malamud used a plant move that wasn't photosynthesis or sap plant or whatever? When did Malamud actually click an offensive grass move? When? Guru buffed to 70 power. I think that's very cool. I like that one. Mystic Tome buff so every move activates the ability, but fixed dodge won't activate the ability. I mean, Mystic Tome's a weird one. It's not that competitive. It's more of a fun ability. It's a gimmick. I don't love it. Mystic Tone in general, I just don't like. But I mean, this is fine. I think this makes it more consistent. I like it. Burning Rage nerfs so fire type moves also cost 25% more energy. Why was that not with Chilling Passion? And that's about it. So, overall, there were some cool ideas, but I think the metagame is gonna be in shambles soon at the hands of Luminami and Lashent being nerfed for no reason. This could be bad. I don't like these changes. There's some cool ones, but overall, I would say this is a very much negative change.